Okay, I'm back again. So in my previous video I mentioned all the ridiculousness that's going on in my life. On this one I'm going to touch on work. I haven't been making videos because, as I've mentioned before, I'm kind of done with transition for the most part. I live my life as a male. I'm seen, viewed, regarded, and treated as a male, not as a trans guy. So I haven't really had anything to report, except I've made some observations that may or may not be completely correct. So a few weeks ago I got voluntold that I would be a part of this special project in which they gave us a week and several big problems in the 787 program and said, fix them, go. So when I asked my manager why it was that I was told I would be there, she said something about, it's because you think outside of the box. And I laughed and I damn near said, well, that's because I'm well outside of the box. But I value my anonymity at work, and so the filter worked and I didn't say that. So I go to this and a lot of good came out of it. We solved a fair amount of the issues. One thing that happened is I was sitting next to the girl who was running the computer and the presentations and all that stuff, because we were doing it all on a projection screen. Well, she stepped out and we were doing something that needed to be typed up. And so it's a wireless mouse and keyboard. It's right next to me. I grab it. I'm fairly computer literate, and by fairly I mean really, but that's neither here nor there. So people start talking, at all these, we're brainstorming. So I'm typing everything up that comes out. And I'm just, whatever, typing at my normal speed. I knew I typed fairly fast, but at one point, the program manager stops, and she's like, you type really fast. I don't think I've ever seen anybody type that fast. And then this and that happened, and people couldn't figure things out on the computer, and so I get in there and I fix the problems, and I find what they're looking for, and they're like, how did you find that, and blah, blah, blah. It's really irrelevant. The point to this story is that they discovered I'm very competent on a computer. And so they told me, I did some work for the program manager. She needed some stuff done, and she's like, look, I need this done. It was supposed to be done yesterday. You're a lot faster. Can you do it for me as a favor? So I was like, yeah, sure, because it wasn't going to take me but 20 minutes. And I'm on company time anyway. What do I care what I'm doing? They're paying me. So I get it done. And then another lower level manager had something that was supposed to be done before this AIW started. Guess who he asked to finish it for him? And gave me no thanks whatsoever, no good job, nothing, which it was really just out of politeness that I wanted him to acknowledge something. And a possible bit of, you couldn't do it, but I could. Yeah. Okay, ego aside. So I was told that they may be opening up a secretary type position for all of the ATLs, which is a level of management. Because they have a lot of stuff to do and they spend too much time on their computers because none of them know how to operate them quickly or efficiently. And, they started talking about how I may be a good candidate for this. I don't know if it's really a position they're opening up or if it's something they were telling me to get me to do their work. But once again, if you're paying me, and fairly well, mind you, I will do pretty much anything you want me to do. So then, we go back to work as usual after this AIW's over. And in a period of roughly a month, I have gone from, your average production associate to, now mind you, I've been there 6 months now. They have me certified and doing things that other people on my team who have been there 2 and 3 years aren't doing. I'm excelling at a very rapid pace, and that's great. I love it. Career-wise, it's awesome. It will look amazing on a resume. The thing that irks me is the question of, am I excelling because they see me as a heteronormative man? On one hand, it's great that they see me as that and I get to benefit from it. But the fact that mindset exists irritates the snot out of me. So I'm ambivalent would be a great word. I have really mixed emotions about this. Obviously there's the it's good for me, and then there's the, that little being over here that says, you should maybe point this out. You should argue about this. But I can't do that without outing myself, and it's this big struggle that I'm having because I'm at the point in transition where I'm a man. The transition left is for me to decide what kind of man am I going to be. And within that is how am I going to be the man that I'm going to be without detrimental actions, i.e. outing myself when outing myself could be very detrimental to whatever situation I'm in. In this particular case, we're discussing work. Lord knows we can lose our jobs over it for nothing. So a lot of my struggle as of late has been situations which provide me with an opportunity to show myself and everybody else what kind of man, not even what kind of man, what kind of person I'm going to be. And I know Aiden made a video discussing such things a week or so ago, and it really resonated with me because I'm in the exact same position. So yeah, that's my thoughts on work related experiences for the moment. Yeah, that's that one. I'll catch up with y'all again in a few minutes. Alright, bye.